Hello, beautiful, amazing, creative people around the world. My name is Renata Rafaela, I am an illustrator and welcome to my creative channel. And today what brings me here is that I am really excited and I want to share it with you. And guess what makes an illustrator excited? Yes, I finally received my beautiful, amazing set of watercolors that came from Japan. This set, maybe you don't know it. The name of the set is Gansai Tambi by Kuretake. It's the name of the company. And I bought on eBay. It's more or less costs more or less $30. And you know, it's composed by 36 pens of bright colors, I hope. And yeah, I want to try it and show it with you. So let's do it. The Kuretake set Gansai Tambi comes in a cardboard green box, which is very beautiful, however not very practical, for example, to use as a palette to mix the colors. After opening it, we can see that the colors, as I expected, seems to be really bright. There are a lot of red and yellow tones and green. And comparing with my previous Cotman set of watercolors, pens are really big. They are more or less, maybe, let's see, 4 times bigger than a pen of the set of Cotman's watercolor. But let's try it now. Kuretake's colors, in the first time I tried, it seems to be really pigmented. And yes, as I told, there are a lot of similar colors like reds and yellows, which I think is not so necessary, but okay, it's a big palette, it's normal to have a lot of colors which differ slightly. There are a lot of different beautiful colors like turquoise and different blues also, which can be useful for skies, for example. Purple and violet are really pigmented and beautiful colors in this palette. And in the bottom of the palette we can see that there are gold and bronze and silver tones, which are really beautiful and shiny colors. But now, trying this set of watercolor in a sketch, we can see that violet purple is really pigmented. Brown is not so pigmented, as we can see. But in general, colors are really pigmented. By the way, if you are used to paint with the European sets of watercolors like Cotman, you can see a big difference, that to create the same effect you should add a lot of water. Regarding to this product, this set of watercolor, my opinion is in general good, is positive. The set has a lot of very beautiful colors. I think that they are very well chosen. By the way, I think that in my kind of drawing, my preference, they have a lot of greens that I think that is not so necessary. For example, in terms of browns, they don't have a lot, and the browns that they have, they are not so pigmented as other colors like the reds that are really bright and vivid. Yeah, if I should make some suggestion to change this set, I would recommend to add more pigment to the browns and reduce the greens. It's too much greens. Maybe invest in other colors. For example, the violets are also very vivid and full of pigment. They are really beautiful colors. Regarding to other characteristics, I think that the box is not so practical. For example, for urban sketching, I don't recommend this set for urban sketching. It's too big, and the box is in cardboard, which doesn't allow you to use, for example, the box as a palette to mix the colors, as I usually do in my Windsor and Newton Cotman pack. By the way, in terms of colors, comparing with the Windsor and Newton Cotman, they are much more beautiful and much more pigmented, and I really recommend it to use, for example, in a studio, as I will do in my work. I think that's all for today. I hope this video was useful for you. Don't forget to check my Facebook page, Renata Rafaela Illustration, and to check my portfolio at renatarafaela.com. Bye!